All animal industries, including the meat, dairy and egg industries, leather, wool, fur, feather, scales, they're all inherently abusive and they all murder animals to make profit from them, or once they're considered no longer profitable to the industries. Animals are blatantly abused in these industries. Let's move on to the dairy industry, where mothers are raped, and once they give birth after a 9-month pregnancy, her baby is often immediately taken away from her. Why? So you can drink her breast milk. If her baby is born male, he's murdered. He's shot in the head on the spot by the farmer, or he's sent to a slaughterhouse to be processed as veal, with 3 trillion individuals brutally murdered every year just for
You've never visited
consumption.
my place.
How do you know?
Because if you had, you'd know that you're talking a load of shit.
And what animals do you farm? What is your industry, may I
I run
ask?
a goat dairy.
First and foremost,
I run a goat dairy. Now, for a start, we don't our animals.
Yes, you use euphemisms such as artificial insemination, which
I
is...
don't use artificial insemination. I run my bucks with my herd. My bucks get the girls when the girls are in season, and only then. And it's their choice, nature's choice. We allow our kids to stay on their mother. We only take the excess milk. So you're talking a load of shit.
He wants her breast milk in your mouth. He doesn't want it in the babies. The babies are murdered.
No, they're not. They're still. My babies are running around in the paddock.
What
with their
happens
mums.
to the males?
The males? Well, those that I can't sell as breeding stock, I keep until they're around about 2 years old, and then I eat them. I'm a carnivore. I'll admit it.
Now, not only is this guy a farmer, but he's also a veteran, so he's fought for their right to be able to sit there and basically tell him as a farmer what he does and doesn't do. Even though half these vegan protesters have never even farmed in their life, they don't even know what they're talking about. They say a bunch of buzzwords, read a few facts on the internet, and they think they're experts. And this girl that he's debating with is probably the biggest muppet out of all of them.
Please stop paying for this violence and watch it on YouTube.
Shut up, bitch!
Now, I don't give a shit that this girl's vegan or that she loves attention and tries to use attention to promote her OnlyFans, which is very convenient. What bothers me is the fact that she thinks that she's got the right to ruin other people's businesses.
The sounds you hear now are pigs screaming for their lives inside carbon dioxide gas chambers. You're responsible for their murder if you're not vegan. You have blood on your hands!
Okay,
psychopath!
Hey, this is my business, you
That wasn't the first time that she went to that specific one, it was actually the 3rd time. And the reason being is because that chef specifically has decided to ban all vegans from entering any of his restaurants. And I wonder why.
It just went from bad to worse. The Friday previous, lovely person decided to enter my premises, kick off with a load of... There were at least 12 to 15 of them that entered my premises on the Friday the week before. There was another dozen of them outside with the screaming pig. That's the voices of the screaming pigs dying inside a gas chamber, burning from the inside out. We just literally locked shop, shut us down, and just try to run our business. That, however, then provoked her again to come back and decided to start it all over again. And I'm sorry to say, Layla, I lost my cool, and I lost my cool because now it's really disrupting my business. And I could see the look on my customers' faces, my staff, they were all a little scared and a bit nervous, and I stormed out. First of all, I asked them to leave. I asked them to step off my premises. When I went back into the premises, however, she decided to turn the megaphone even louder.
These childish little tactics never work. It's exactly the same as those Just Stop Oil muppets. Everyone just thinks you're a bunch of lunatics. No one's going to listen to your message when you're screaming, you're playing pig noises, you're interrupting people's dinners. Everyone just thinks you're annoying. And if she thought she was ruining this guy's business, then she thought wrong.
To be honest, the support is getting bigger, stronger, and more verbal for me. So far as my business is concerned, I've trebled my income. I'm now, in her words, having to murder more animals because of their actions.
Now, maybe they've not ruined his business, but they have ruined his relationship. Take a listen to this.
You're under attack in some ways. How are you doing?
Personally,
it's not easy.
I lost my partner because of this. I lost a relationship that I thought I was going to marry this woman, and she just couldn't handle the amount of attention. She's a very private person. And, yeah, thanks, vegans. You're barred for life, definitely. Whenever I open any other business, now I'm going to start opening steak restaurants just to piss you off.
Her putting on that little show did no good whatsoever. It ruined a relationship and it's made more people eat meat. People like her are the reason I don't have much sympathy when people take the piss.
These vegans, you know, on TikTok. You need to eat more meat. You're looking a bit washed down.
I eat plenty of vegan meat.
Vegan meat? That's,
Yeah.
that's like saying I have plenty of black whites.
Pardon?
I've got loads of nighttime days.
Do you know what meat is?
Do I know what meat is?
Yeah, it's
yes,
food.
it is the
by definition, it's
the
food.
rotting carcass of a living animal, and it's delicious because God told us to eat meat.
And they're forced to race. That's just a fact.
You eat cows, correct?
No, I don't. I'm a vegan. I don't eat any animals. Anyone.
That explains a lot.
So now you know that I'm completely anti-animal abuse.
Am I in the wrong book about eating meat?
If you're eating someone else, you're forcing them into a murder factory. Of course that's in the wrong.
That's being rude. People that are vegan, that's their right to be vegans. But it's not your right to say to someone that they shouldn't be eating meat.
How does eating meat make the genders unequal?
Eating meat holds a lot of symbolism. What we put on our bodies, the things we buy and put in our households, are fundamentally political acts.
Okay.
Right? The personal is political.
Okay. So I'm having a steak right now because I'm starving.
I hear you. I wish I could have half of that, but this doesn't look vegan, and I'm trying to be vegan.
You're a vegan?
It's really hard because I don't know if I told you I'm from Wisconsin.
Okay.
And cheese was like one of my favorite things.
See, that looks pretty good. That's a little rare, medium rare.
What do you love?
I love meat.
Hoorah! Meat!
If you really want to kill the most things, be a vegan. Because the farmers who protect your beans kill everything. I kill one animal per arrow. In order to grow tofu, you have to kill every ground squirrel, every vole, every shrew, every snake, every turtle, every frog, every bird, every rabbit, anything that gets in that bean field, I'm either going to plow and dismember, which is why the crows and the seagulls follow the combines every year. And then if anything does survive my first slaughter, I'm going to come in with Monsanto and poison the shit out of everything so you can have a tofu salad and not be responsible for any death. F*** you.
Now, as I've said before, and like most people, I don't give a shit if you're vegan. I don't even give a shit if you protest, as long as you do it in peace. When you start trying to ruin people's businesses, or you're trying to guilt trip people in the street into feeling like really bad people because they eat meat, that's when you're being a pain in the arse, and all that does is make me and other people want to eat more meat.
Pause.